Hey guys, sorry about that. I didn't have enough room in my camera on my phone, so I had to make some room. So here's the second part of this video today. So let's start off with let's go from where we were, and I believe we're at the 16th pick. So with the 16th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Roquan Smith, inside linebacker slash outside linebacker from Georgia. They do have that one inside linebacker that they drafted last year in the second round. What's his name? Raquan McMillan, I think. McMillan or whatever. Unfortunately, he got injured, so yeah, he didn't even get to play at all this season. But they did trade for the former New Orleans Saints linebacker Stephon Anthony, but he hasn't really done anything. I think the only linebacker that's worth a shit, well, only two linebackers that are actually doing their jobs are Kiko Alonso and not Anthony, what's his name? Fucking Lawrence Timmons. So other than that, that linebacker corps is fucking awful. So this should be a much needed help to their defense. So with the 17th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Denzel Ward, cornerback out of Ohio State. I'm just gonna say this: the Cowboys have a horrible ass fucking secondary, unless you have Byron Jones, and yeah, they just have a suck ass fucking secondary. So they choose a cornerback, and hopefully that helps them. With the 18th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Christian Wilkins, nose tackle slash defensive tackle out of Clemson. As we all know, they traded Marcel Darius to the fucking Jaguars, which I don't know why the fuck they would do that. To just fucking make the Jaguars over fucking powered. And the reason I'm mad at that is because Marcel Darius is one of the reasons that the fucking Chargers lost to the damn Jaguars. Because he's the only one that actually, I think he rushed Rivers like 6 times by himself. So, fuck Marcel Darius. So yeah, they get their replacement with Christian Wilkins. And I think he'll do a phenomenal job there with what's his name, that other guy with something Williams. Next, with the 19th pick and the 2018 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Quentin Nelson, offensive guard out of Notre Dame. Hopefully I said that right. The Lions don't have a bad offensive line. They just really need help. The offensive guard is not that good either. I think they traded Laken Tomlinson, a guy who they drafted in the first or second round, and was supposed to be like really fucking good. Yeah, they traded him to the fucking 49ers, and he's not even starting at the 49ers, and that's saying something. So yeah, they select offensive guard Quentin Nelson, and hopefully he helps that offensive line. Next is the Green Bay Packers select a teammate to Quentin Nelson and Mike, hopefully I say this fucking right, McGlinchey, offensive tackle to Notre Dame. They select him with the 20th pick, and they totally helped David, I can't say his last name, I think it's Bakhtiari or whatever, fucking Bakhtiari, the offensive tackle, like that one offensive tackle they have from like Colorado or something. They help them on the other side, and yeah, they help the offensive line. Next is with the 21st pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Minka Fitzpatrick, safety out of Alabama. They ended up getting Keanu Neal a couple of years, I think it was last year. Yeah, last year's draft. I can't remember who the fuck they got this year, but they got I think they got that Karis McKinley guy, but they got Keanu Neal in 2016. So I think with this pick they solidify their safety positions for a very long time. So moving on, with the 22nd pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Hayden Hurst, tight end out of South Carolina. Now you're probably saying, why the fuck would the Titans select a tight end? Well, it's much like the Chargers have. they have Antonio Gates. Titans have Delaney Walker. But we also have Hunter Henry. They don't have a Hunter Henry to back up Antonio Gates. So they need a tight end that's going to be that up and coming guy. And let's be honest, I think Hunter Henry right now is the starting tight end for the Chargers. So that's what they need. And I think this would really, really help him. He's by far the best tight end available in this draft. So who knows? With the 23rd pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select quarterback Lamar Jackson out of Louisville. Now, I know they have Blake Bortles, selected him in the 2014 NFL Draft, 3rd overall from the University of Central Florida. But I just think Bortles' time with the Jaguars is up. He hasn't performed like they wanted him to. I think they're just going to let him walk. They're not going to re-sign him, or either that or they'll trade him somewhere. So with that being said, they select Lamar Jackson from Louisville with their 23rd pick. Next is the Kansas City Chiefs. No, the fuck they don't. They're not, because they traded their pick last year to get fucking Patrick Mahomes. So this pick goes to the Buffalo Bills. With the 24th overall pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Dorrance Armstrong, outside linebacker from the University of Kansas. The Bills, this is a position that I was saying earlier that the Bills need. They finally get a linebacker. This is not the linebacker they really wanted. They were really, really hoping to get Roquan Smith, but unfortunately Roquan Smith was taken by the fucking Dolphins. So because of that, they're going to take Dorrance Armstrong, and hopefully they hope for the best and then him helping their defense. And 25th pick, the Seattle Seahawks are on the clock. Oh wait, never mind. They trade their fucking pick to the Los Angeles Chargers. This is the first time the Chargers are trading for a first round pick in a very long time, since 2001. When they did the trade with the Atlanta Falcons for Michael Vick. So they trade, with this being said, they trade their 2018 third round pick and the 2019 second round pick. And then they trade a conditional 2020 pick. So yeah. So with the Los Angeles Chargers on the clock, with the 25th pick in the NFL Draft, Chargers select Trey Adams, offensive tackle from Washington. With this, they pretty much solidify their offensive line, with left tackle being Russell Okung, left guard being Forrest Lamp, center being Spencer Pulley, which I don't really think he's all that good. But, I think this is a much better center than Max Turk. So, yeah. Or if maybe they might switch Matt Lawson to the center position again. And then at right guard, you'll have Dan Feeney. And at right tackle, you'll have the new rookie and Trey Adams out of Washington. So, yeah. You guys are probably saying, like, what the fuck, that's never going to happen. But you know what? It's what I think. And like I said in the beginning of the videos, or of the other video, it may never happen. But this is what I think the Chargers should do. And this is my mock draft, so fuck off. No offense. With the 26th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select Clelin Ferrell, defensive end out of Clemson. I mean, their pass rush is not that bad, but that one dude, what's his name? Fucking, God, I always forget his fucking name. God, I always forget I can't remember his name. That old dude. I can't remember his name. He's defensive, and I think that used to be with the Packers, and then came back. So they select Clelin for Farrell from the defensive end out of Clemson. Immediately helps them. Of course, not the best defensive end there is, but he's a much better option than the old guy. Not to be mean, I don't want to come old, but he's kind of old. Anyway, with the 27th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Justin Reed, center out of Stanford. I'm sorry, center. What the fuck? I meant safety out of Stanford. the I mean, the Steelers don't have a bad secondary. It's just they really do need help in that safety position. I mean, they do got that. What's that one safety that they got? I always forget his fucking name. Um, I fucking forget. I'm sorry, but they have that one safety. So I mean, their defense is already pretty good. So with this, it's just adding more fuel to the fire, and they become even stronger with the safety. So Justin Reed, center. I'm sorry, damn it, safety out of Stanford. Moving on, with the 28th pick in the NFL, and damn it, with the 28th. Oh my god, fuck. With the 28th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Tarvaris McFadden, cornerback out of Florida State. Now you're probably saying, why the fuck would the Patriots select a damn cornerback when they have Mr. Gilmore and what's his name? Oh fuck, I always forget his name. Oh fuck, I don't know his name. You guys know who I'm talking about. So the reason why is they do need help in that cornerback position. So I believe this guy is going to come in there. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to start. I mean, maybe he will start over Gilmore because Gilmore has not been participating. He's not really been doing that great as they thought he would be. So, yeah. Next is what the 29th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Carlton Davis, cornerback out of Auburn. This is not the cornerback that they wanted. They were actually looking forward to getting Tarvaris McFadden, but he just went to the New England Patriots. So because of that, they're forced to select the next best corner available in Carlton Davis out of Auburn. I mean, I don't think that Carlton Davis is going to be like a spectacular player, but I do think that he's going to develop really quick, actually. So hopefully, that helps him. With the 30th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select Billy Price, offensive guard / center out of Ohio State. This guy's just going to come in and just hop him immediately. The offensive line is not all that bad. They just really do need help on that. I mean, I know they selected that Pal Alfane or whatever guy, the center, but I mean, this guy is a much better choice. Whether he's going to be an offensive guard or even a tackle or a center, doesn't really matter. So moving on with the 31st pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Ronnie Harrison, safety out of Alabama. Again, this is not the safety that they wanted. They really wanted Justin Reed from Stanford, but he was taken by the Pittsburgh Steelers. So because of that, they're gonna have to settle with Ronnie Harrison, which is not all that bad. He has similarities in my mind to what was his name? Fuck. Oh my god. Rashad Jones. So hopefully, I think it's Rashad Jones, the safety from the Dolphins. So who knows? Moving on. The final pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, at least in the first round, goes to the Philadelphia Eagles. With this pick, the 32nd pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Harold Landry, offensive linebacker / defensive end from Boston College. Now you're saying, why the fuck would they choose this? Well, they're not choosing him for his defensive end position. They're choosing him because of his outside linebacker position. They really don't have an outside linebacker unless, you have, Kendricks and that one other guy. I always forget his name. So, I mean, I think this is going to help him a lot. He is going to have to develop. So, I mean, maybe he develops into being, maybe a Patrick Willis or a fucking Von Miller. Who knows? But I think this is the way they're going to go. And with all the picks that I just made, I mean, in my mind, I think they're pretty accurate. I mean, I think of all this, my favorite pick for a team that really fits well to their team, I really, 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 really do like the 49ers taking Calvin Ridley, wide receiver out of Alabama. Reason why is because, I mean, just look at the receivers they have. I mean, their best receiver just went down in Pierre Garçon. So, I mean, with this, I mean, imagine if this guy would have been on the team now. I mean, he would totally help a lot. I mean, right now, the best receiver that they got is Marquise Goodwin. And, you know, right now, he's really emotional after losing his son. Marquise Goodwin, if you ever look at this video, I am really sorry about what happened to your son. My condolences to you and your family, your wife. But, you know, maybe that happened for a reason. Maybe God has a plan for you guys. So, like I said, guys, this has been my very early 2018 NFL mock draft. If you like it, give it a huge thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Hopefully you don't, because, well, thumbs ups are always better. And if you just have something to say in the video or something like that, whether it's the first video or the second video, it doesn't really matter. Just tell me what you feel. I won't get mad. I'll probably respond. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. But just let me know. And if you like this video, like I said, thumbs up. As always, guys, stay classy.